Hello, folks. I am super glad that we're doing much better now, I think, with my audio. I'm eating chips right now. Oh, we got ads. I'm gonna wait. What are we doing? Oh, we got the ads. We're doing okay though today. So, I'm having stomach issues, so it might be kind of touch and go today, but I will admit that I'm doing a little bit better. I will tell you about this time with my this school I'm subbing for. Not gonna lie, because holy crap, I will say that I am not a fan of it, and I'm like, please take me off the list, please, 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 please. So they have been super, like, they've just been super bad to me. And I'm just kind of like, I'm so done with it. So, I'm kind of like, you know what? It's like, I kind of feel, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm trying to feel, like, better about myself and everything like that. You know? And so, it's one of those moments where I just sit there and I just shake my head, because there's just so much that I'm just like, no. Just no. It's definitely, like, you can definitely tell, like, what the school is and everything like that, with how toxic people are sometimes. So that's kind of what I have been dealing with, is like this toxicity. And so I'm kind of like, yeah, we ain't doing that shit. Yeah, we ain't handling that shit. I am much better than that. Much, much better. So, right now, I am mostly focusing on, my art stuff, for sure. I might be doing some other jobs too, like, other things. But it's just so upsetting, because it's just like, really, you wanna go and be like that to me? Basically, like, they threatened me about, it's like, oh, we don't want, it's like, oh, if you don't come in again, you are going to totally be, they basically said to me that my application for a job that I had at that school would totally not be, like, they basically threatened me about it. And I just, like, literally looked at them, and I was just like, yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. It's like, if you're gonna do shit like this, I don't want to work here. That's kind of how I look at things. So, it's just, it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting. So, like, so, I'm kind of happy that I am, I have other options, and, you know. Oh. Day. As we're gonna totally put some music on. We are going to work on our Zenless stuff. So. I'm seeing about working on videos and stuff tomorrow. If I feel well enough, I'll do some Instacart stuff too. But, you know, I'm not stressing. Not trying to stress. Anyways, I also did have some stuff which I was just like, oh yeah, not good, because I definitely had some stomach stuff, some stomach issues, which that's why I was like, we're not gonna deal with that shit. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna get back onto our shit. Yes. So I have Anby right here, and actually I found where we can go and find what her sleeve will look like, especially from the one area. I do have this already worked on. So, as you guys noticed, it's just some stuff. Oh, 10. I need like 10. There we go. Cool. So, there we go. There we go. I'm just trying to get some things going on here. And there's like a circular piece right there. There we go. That looks better. There we go. Try to give it some stuff here. Shoes. There we go. It's like the green part, like up here. And then there we go. There we go. There we go. And I'm just looking at this chibi real quick. My reference image. Yeah. Kind of see how this reference is real quick. So that's the booty right there. Okay, so hello. I hope you're doing well, Fex. Doing pretty good myself. Trying to get some work done today. And oh, that's the work. I'm trying to remember where certain things are on my drawing. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Cool. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. It is the start of a sticker slash charm that I'm doing. So we are in the middle of getting this drawn. And I'm just slowly but surely just trying to figure out where things may go, all that stuff. Yes. It is very exciting. So I'm trying to get some little things going on it. Seeing where other parts of it work. I have all of her, I basically have her reference art up right now for Anby, so just trying to get this part going. There we go. And there's like that part right there. Cool. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. Awesome. So now since I have this part, it is time for me to line, which is this is gonna probably take like the longest time. So it's one of those moments where I just try to get it going. There we go. And he's got this. I'm just trying to see my stuff. I have like 10,000 reference images, so don't mind me if it's a little disjointed, but I try to do this stuff. Most of my streams now are just art streams, and I try to make it like that. Just easier for me now. Let's see here. Oh, it is. Trying to, and I'm also trying personally to make a living at my art. I mean, I did a lot of art stuff, like teaching and stuff like that. But now I'm feeling I should just try to go independent. Oh yeah, my bang boos are not up yet. Sorry. As I was thinking about that, I was like, I'm missing something. And it's the bang boos. I'm missing the bang boos. Because I've been doing some Zenless stuff. There we go. Try to get my bang boo up. Yep. I had paper boo last stream, so this is what I like to do. This is my I can go and do exclamation bang boo. And I got Explorer Boo. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. He's got a little explorer hat. He's adorable. Yes, 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 yes. This is a fun little activity if you're like want to just chill. You got your little bang boos. Let's see here. Let me get back my references. I do a lot of art though, so it's one of those things like I have been doing this for a very long time. And I will continue to do it. Let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I've been doing a lot of like fan art related stuff lately. So, if you're wondering. Oh. Oops. Yeah, I noticed that. That was not good. Pen. Cool. There we go. And we just vibing. We just vibing today. That's definitely because my health is just kind of like a little shitty right now. Oh, thank you for the follow. Wow. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want good vibes. This is the type of things I like. I like the good vibes. Oh. Well. No. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I do all of my stuff on, I'm definitely on Twitter. I actually made my own VTuber model. And actually I'm in the process of working on fixing it a bit. So, mm-hmm. And the Twitch art community is just fantastic. I've been a part of this for a while. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I did the art and the rigging, so yeah, it was a lot of touch and go and watching tutorials on YouTube. A lot of watching tutorials on YouTube, and that's kind of like one of those things. Like like I will say to anybody, it's just like, yeah, you guys can learn just about anything through YouTube. Like back in my day, because I'm definitely an older content creator. Back in my day, we didn't have this stuff at all. We had maybe rips of how to draw anime on websites, and like not even like the websites like you guys see now. It's definitely websites that were like HTML based. So where all of us were making websites from Neopets. Yes, and I personally do not have my art degree. I have an art history degree. But I just ended up just continuing on with art. So it's like one of those things, like, you know, they didn't really look at digital art like we do now back when I started college. So you had maybe art schools, but the art schools were really expensive. And it is a lot to learn, but also I am always constantly learning. So it is, I tell people all the time, if you're willing to be a lifelong learner, you are you're going to go you're going to go far. You're going to go places. You're I think a lot of people appreciate lifelong learners more so than anything else now. And it's like in this economy. Yeah, in this economy. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, we're gonna pop it right through there. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. So I know. I constantly am learning new art forms, new art techniques. New everything. I actually have a business degree and an art history degree, so you know, you never know where you're gonna be in the future. And I'm very open about talking about those things too. Yes, exactly. Exactly. No. That's kind of what I like about art. There's always something new to learn. I know that I am currently doing more with gesture drawing, especially because sometimes I feel like I am a little bit too I'm definitely too I'm not like the best person when it comes to that. But it is something that I'm like, yes, I need to go and learn more stuff. Okay, that is the braid. Oh. Sometimes this is there we go. What kind of artwork do I enjoy mostly making? Fan art. Definitely fan art. I love making fan art. But I do like drawing my OCs and working on stuff like that. Um Definitely I have a lot of fun just I will tell you, like, I'm not the best painter, so I've been learning actually more about that lately, like watercolor and stuff, which is, it's harder it's definitely one of those ones that people are like, that's a hard one to master, and it really is, because I have definitely, it's definitely not my strong suit. I am definitely more of a digital artist. I know a lot more people who do photography, And I also haven't gotten into. I went and did a little bit of photography, but I like just the process of just drawing. Drawing is like one of my favorite things to do. So it's always been. So that's why I'm like, oh yeah, just like I like to just draw. I like to just vibe. I like to draw and vibe. Um, just been my, it's just always been my thing. Um, even when I was, even when I was starting to draw, starting to do art, I was more of a, a drawer. And then I did quite a bit of art when it came to like my to architecture, because I did a lot of stuff dealing with architecture as in college. So I know a lot of people are like, they kind of look at like when I do architectural stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, like it's nothing to me. Thank you. There we go. Okay, cool. So like perspective drawing is like one of my favorite things to do. It's kind of, I need to do more like perspective like environmental stuff, because I do like doing those things. But yeah, I mean, I just learned a lot when I went to school and did a lot with I actually did a lot with with like architectural design stuff. So that, and also I kind of shoot myself sometimes because I really should have just went into industrial engineering. Sometimes I sometimes shoot myself on that because I like everything in it, and it's just like, oop, don't have a degree. So kind of sucks, but you know, we live and learn. And I'm first doing this with smaller lines because then I'm gonna take the bigger lines and work on this stuff. I don't know. So yeah, this is very industrial. Well, I'm also just munching on chips right now. So if you hear munching, that's just me. Yeah, I haven't been feeling too well today, but I can at least munch on these. There we go. And this right now, and I'm gonna say, I love, love Zenless right now. So This was coming. Everybody knew this was coming. Me working on this stuff. He's like, when was it coming? We don't know, but there we go. Gone. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Actually, there we go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know Twitch ads, fries. Twitch makes me do it. Dun, 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 dun. Now, there we go. Just getting these things going. There we go. Now, this is a very plain sketch right now. I'll be the first one to tell you when I click off of it, as you see. But I'll add the depth and stuff to it in a little. In a little. Let's see here. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just getting all of the things on her. There we go. Cool, cool. There we go. I'm just making it so I can figure out where hairlines and stuff are. I have a pose, and then it's just like, where does everything go from that pose? That's kind of how I'm looking at this right now. Mm. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. And there we go. Burger. And then and no, it's different. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, do you have a story for my VTuber model? So I basically have always thought of myself as a fish out of water. Um, I was always a I was always infatuated with sea life. So obviously, I definitely am gonna say the mermaid stuff was definitely my go-to choice. It was either that or a doggy. And so I'm very much into environmental causes. That's why my shirt says "Don't be trashy." It's a little recycle symbol. And yeah, I really have always just been very much like that. And my backgrounds and stuff are like teaching stuff because I was a teacher. But definitely I do more like teaching stuff than anything on this channel. So, especially if people are like super curious about art and just art history and stuff, I got you. I got you. I I try really hard to go and be like an open source and everything. Yes, yes, yes. And So I might be changing a couple of things. Um, especially when it comes to things like the teaching stuff and everything like that. And then also my boyfriend, we're gonna try to make him a model, like of either like a PNG model or something soon too, because he likes to come on my stream as well, and his stuff is like a red panda, so he might be influencing me a little bit. But his stuff, he'll probably be more of like a basketball red panda or something, because he absolutely loves basketball. So, and I was thinking about making myself more like an adventurer or something similar to that. More so like, or like an archaeologist or something. Because definitely like exploring the unknown and stuff is something that I've always been very interested in. So it's something that I've always been like very adventurous and stuff. And also, I actually am more like a sea witch, because I do like the witchy stuff. So it might be something like that. Yeah, try to match each other. That's kind of like what I want to try to do. Is try to get ourselves to match a little bit. I know like my stuff will probably be more like water focused, and his stuff would probably be more like that, more like electric focus or something like that. But it's funny because we both love Hoyover stuff, like we both love Genshin and stuff. And we're like, yeah, what is our and we did we analyzed what we would do, what would we have as our visions. And believe it or not, I would not be water. I would totally be fire. I would totally be a fire vision, just because I am a lot more about like passion and trying to follow your dreams and all that kind of stuff, because I am definitely I definitely don't let like little things get me down. So there we go. I've had a lot of missteps in my life, so like little things like health reasons and all that kind of stuff. So it things like little things just don't get me down, really. Oh, see her. That's my shoes. Here's the shoes. Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. I'm pretty positive though. I'm like a pretty positive person. I feel. It's just, you know. So try to bring that positivity to my streams. Try to have little things like that, with my streams. Oh, that actually helps a bit with what I'm going for. Yeah, that definitely helps a bit for what I'm going for. Mm-mm. There you go. Ooh, no, no. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. No. There you go. There we go. Being by all. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I love animals. Like, absolutely love animals. Like, um, I am a, like, my friends and everything, they laugh at me because they're just like, I just have like a way with animals that they're like, everyone's just like, how the heck? It's just because it's like, I don't know. I just have like that understanding that like some people have. But yes, yes, I've always been like super into like environmental causes, especially like when it comes to the ocean. Because I understand how the ocean is so important. It's like this it's like the it's like one of the biggest areas for oxygen production. And I know that, and I've known that since I was like a kid. And honestly, I probably would have been a vet if I was better with snakes. Because the snakes scare the shit out of me. I'm not a snake person. No, no, no. No, no, no. They have always it's always been one of those things like I've been afraid of them. I totally get why they're there for the environment, but I've always been afraid of them. And that's just because I lived in a place where I had we definitely had rattlesnakes and stuff. So, go outside and you're just like there would be a rattlesnake. And so you're just like, oh fuck. So, yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I also don't like spiders either. But again, I understand how they're, why they're there, why they're supposed to be there. Hmm. And I just look at them like if they're in my house, I'll just look at them and I'd be like, you got a line that you can cross, and I'm just letting you know. If you cross that line, you're getting killed, or you're getting tossed out. But if you don't cross that line, we can live in harmony and peace. So, so that's how I look at them. And they just look at me and they're just like, "Hey." So, kind of like one of those things. Like I'm just like, "Don't you cross me." But yeah, I was living in an area with rattlesnakes all the time. Yeah, it was, you know, there's just some things that we're afraid of, and like my mom is super afraid of snakes, so like super duper duper afraid. So I'm sure that spider will understand. Hey, most of the time they do. Hey, at least it's not like the cockroaches. So I have cockroaches in my place um my because we have like this tree outside, and yeah, it's warm. I live in the south, and so they come in, and then I just get so mad because uh, I'm like, okay, you're like, I keep my house clean, I do all this stuff, and yet you're still in here. What the fuck? And I realize it's because it's nice in here and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh well. Um, so they come in, and then I'm just like, vengeance pally on these cockroaches. Especially if they, like, I had one time where they literally, like, I was in my freaking bed, and literally one crawled across me. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I thought you were gone. I thought you were away. So, I know. I'm just like, please, I don't know where you all, like, where your natural predator is, but please, natural predator, please come in. Which, I'm just like, well, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Okay, Anby's starting to look pretty good, actually. I'm trying to get this going. The Anby. There you go. Look there, cockroaches are not really dangerous snakes either. Yeah, I live in, like, the American South, so it's a little touch and go sometimes. Little touch and go sometimes. So sometimes it's okay. Other times it's like we have warnings for, like, rattlesnakes and copperheads and that kind of stuff. I did run over a baby copperhead once and thought I was a badass, so. Because I am a weirdo like that. But I'm just like, I'm a major protector. That's how I felt. But let's see here. It's starting to get there. I could tell it's starting to get there. Let's see here. I'm from Sweden. Okay. Well, Sweden is definitely different. I mean, you guys have all the so yeah, it's definitely closer to nighttime for you right now. It's like in the afternoon here. Yeah, Sweden. Yeah, you guys got different stuff for sure. I thought I would say you guys are also very, very nice. I've met very many people from Sweden. Part of my heritage peoples. Oh, da, 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 da. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. And I'm just. Yeah, it's almost 10 p.m. here. Yeah, you guys are, like, ready to go to sleep. Yeah, it, like, right now for me, it's like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So, like, right after getting off of work and all that kind of good stuff. Because I work as a teacher, or as a substitute teacher. Used to work as a regular teacher, but I got sick, and I felt like my health and my mental health were more important than that. We are definitely undergoing a crisis on that, too. It's kind of crazy. Like, I know so many people who are trying to get out of that profession right now, including myself. It's my first sketch, so I'm trying to compare it to my first sketch a little. Yeah, it's so when I ended up in the hospital this February because I had a major I actually ended up with having to get my gallbladder removed. I was in septic shock and everything. And since then, I'm doing a lot better. But I'm also realizing that there's more to what I want to do in life. And that I should go and take care of myself better, like mentally and physically. I had a rough second semester last semester. Like really rough. Like I had 2 kids that ended up having to go to prison because they ended up doing they ended up actually one of them carjacked a car, and then the other one ended up breaking and entering into a bunch of apartments nearby. So, as you can imagine, as a teacher, you're hearing this about your students, you're just like, the frick? So I ended up really considering my options after that point. I was really burnt out mentally because I really didn't recover very well. I basically went back after 3 weeks, and then my kids that were there really didn't help me at all. I had to clean after them. I had to do a lot of stuff that they were supposed to be doing, and it just was bad. It was just bad all around. And so when my licensure decided to really kind of go they were having a hard time getting my licensure to renew and stuff like that. It was just they were really slow on doing that. I basically my school ended up letting me go because of that. And they really blindsided me, and then I just basically said, you know what, screw it. I am not going to let anybody, do this to me again. So, my school is still looking for an art teacher, by the way, which is hilarious because they were like, oh yeah, we don't have any positions open or whatever, and now they're looking for people, and I'm just like, haha, screw you guys. So I was a little bit better. I'm a little petty like that. But I have a feeling it was an admin political thing that because I wasn't hired by any admin, technically. I was hired by the actual art staff. Yeah. No, exactly. I have done so much better. I'm subbing now, which is not too bad, but again, I I'm really valuing myself. That's basically how I feel. Because I had some moments subbing this semester already where I'm just like, they are totally not valuing their subs or anything at all. And I was just like, no. Let's see here. Trying to look to see how this is going. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. So yeah, valuing myself has been like the single most important thing that I have learned this year so far. It's definitely a thing I had to learn, but also it was something that I needed to learn. And so that's why I tell people all the time, I'm like, please value yourselves. Please value yourselves because you definitely deserve a lot better than what other people do to you. Because I've been there, done that, gone to t-shirt. There we go. So cool. So now, which is nice, this one hasn't taken me as long as my Nicole one did. So here's the Nicole one that I did. And I can tell that this one hasn't taken me that long, but yet I feel like it's doing what I want it to. Yes, exactly. And like, I hate to say it here in the US, like so many people take advantage, so many companies and stuff take advantage of people. It's really kind of sad if you think about it. Like, also our healthcare is not as good as yours, and I'm very jealous. I'm always very jealous of good healthcare. That's so fair. Dun, 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 dun. And I can see where this is kind of funky. But I'll pop it a little bit more. There we go. Then we'll just erase this one out. And then we'll erase this one out. There we go. just trying to kind of give myself a guideline. I know that that's gonna look terrible right now, but you'll see. Just trying to. There we go. Draw something, yes! We're just gonna vibe as we draw. Vibe. I'm just gonna keep on going. I know that I know there's so many people who are like, I don't like the line art phase, but personally, I like the line art phase. It is a very good phase for me. And we're gonna just add. I just add a couple lines. Now I will also probably there we go. There we go. There we go. And so it's getting there, as you guys can tell. Trying to get some line work going. Okay. So okay, cool. Oh. There you go. So now if I switch it back, you see how it's starting to look a little bit better? Okay. So now this part. I'm going to get rid of. Actually, no, I'm not going to get rid of that part. So this part now, I'm going to add. Actually, no, I'm not going to. So I was like, oh yeah, no, it's still not ready yet. So I'm first going to take all of, start lining parts of it. So like some parts will be thicker, some parts will be thinner. So like this part right here. And And that's because... Oh, shit. I didn't do that correctly. So, putting on my other layer. So, we're gonna just divide here. Because this will be... There we go. I'm trying to give it some more depth. Yeah, I'm just gonna color that part in already. Because it is black. And it's probably going to be super black anyways. So. I'm trying to give some spaces where some other lines would possibly be. So now, as you see, it's giving it more of a good look. It's something I like to do. I like to give some depth to my lines. Some weight. Because now, with the weight, as you see, it's definitely feeling a little bit better. So, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Trying to do some. Hi, Mayhem. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. I've been working, drawing, all that kind of good stuff. It's been something. It's been something for our bit. Let's see here. I'm gonna refer to the other layers in that one. I know, it has been something. I know, I've been kind of in the not feeling good, but also trying to get better. Trying to get better. Stages? Oh shit, wow. That was a lot of sneezes. Holy crap. So how are you doing? How are you doing? What have you been up to? I know it's craziness. Craziness. Oh, let's see here. Just working and working. I feel you. I am kind of happy that I'm taking a different direction right now with job stuff. But it's more like, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work right now. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, there's a lot of working going on. And I feel you on that. Let's see here. I am trying to get some art stuff done, though. It's been a while since I've done art stuff, and so I was definitely dealing with a lot of burnout lately. And I've been doing a lot better since kind of reassessing everything. I'm so glad my audio is working because it really was not doing well. My audio was totally being something else for the past couple of times. So I'm so glad that it's working much better. And I can tell, like, you guys are actually staying. When my audio wasn't working, you guys are not staying. You guys are like, yeah, I'm out. Bye. So I honestly did not blame you whatsoever. Did not blame you. No. It's like, don't care. You're like, don't care about how pretty the art looks. It's like, your audio ain't working. Bah. So, as you see, it definitely looks more like nicer. It definitely looks nicer. And I'll add more lines and stuff to it. Oh, bum, 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 bum. I thought I was gonna stream on Saturday, but I'm probably gonna be streaming on Sunday because I'm gonna be helping Stanley out a little bit. So Stanley, he has a second job now. And actually his second job is closer to where my parents live. So it's like I'll be able to go and see him and see my parents at the same time. So I can drop him off, and he works like until late. So I'm like trying to convince him. Is like, why don't we just stay at my parents? It's like they fine with this. They already told me that they're fine with this. They're like, it's bad when they like my parents are like begging to go and see my boyfriend just to hang out with him more so than me. It's kind of funny. They're like, they're just like, we don't. It's like, you got work, and I'm like, God damn. I'm like, damn. Thanks. But I'm definitely going to. Like, that sounds like something mine would do, lol. Yep. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, you guys love him better than me? Okay, fine. It's just like, fine. They're just like, my dad over here going off and trying to tell him that he needs to go and pay rent, lol. But he also but also he's just but also he like has been paying for my groceries. And I'm like, Dad, he's paying for my groceries. And then my mom's like, you leave him alone. I'm like, damn, Mom. Yeah, like literally his birthday's coming up soon. And my mom is literally trying to mom him right now. It's just like, she's just like, I want to do something for your birthday. And he's just like, what? And she's like, I'm doing something for your birthday, damn it. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, oh my God. It's like, okay, wow. Didn't know that. It's like so aggro about it. And so she's been aggro about it. It is kind of funny. I'm like, damn. And I just kind of have to tell him, is like, you need to go and let her mom you. It's like, I'm just like, I know. Let her mom you, though. It's quite funny. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh. So literally right now, I'm like, yeah, they miss you. I literally have told him, I'm just like, they miss you. And he's just like, what? I'm like, yeah, they miss you. I know, it's like, yeah, they were, like, we basically went out. And, like, we went out and did, like, we hung out. And, literally, here was my mom, just like, I miss him. I'm like, oh my God. My mom's over here, like, I didn't know That would I wanted a son until now, but oh my gosh, I want a son. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I know, right? Like all she's had have been girls, have been daughters. I know. I know. And here's my dad. My dad's overprotective dad for sure. So, I mean, he totally overprotective. Like I know that. But so are both my parents are actually. They're pretty overprotective, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm an only child, so they not by choice, not by choice, but yeah, no, literally it literally has been like they literally called. And it was quite funny because my my mom and my boyfriend are just talking like normal, like they just vibing, and then my dad goes on the line and is like, hey, Stanley, I need you to go and get a light down for me. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, Dad, he's eating, and my mom's like, let him eat, and it's just like, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's like no, and my boyfriend's like, no, I can do it, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is the type of family I'm living with. So, so yeah, now boyfriend is just like, hey, you need to get your thing, you need to get your lights fixed. I'm like, oh my god, like thanks, I appreciate it. This is what happens when this is what happens, folks. What happens, and I'm just like sulking about it. Hey, at least this was better than the actual job interview I had where they literally kind of just totally tried to blackmail me, and I was just like, nah, fam, I'm gone. Bye. Bye, Felicia. So that's something that also happened. That happened today, actually, which was kind of fucking weird. I will be the first one to tell you that whole entire situation was super weird. Super duper duper weird. And the reason why they blackmailed me is because they found out that I was subbing at their school. And I was trying to sub at their school to go and get a feel for their culture there at that school before having to interview with them. And I let them know as a courtesy. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be subbing. And then I got sick. And then they fucking blackmailed me. And I was like, wow. 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 I was very, very, like, when they did that, they had the interview with me today. I literally looked I literally after the interview kind of looked at everyone and looked at them and I went, no fam, I'm out. It was like one of the most weirdest things that that they ever, you know, I've ever had in like a fucking interview. And now I am like basically, so when I sub, I have a list of schools that I want to be like, oh yeah, I'll go and do, yeah, I'll go and sub for them again, blah blah blah. This one, nah. I basically said no, don't, just don't do it. Dude, like literally, I was just like, this is toxic as hell. No, thank you. I, I was like, yeah, if you have to go and do that, I'd rather not. It's like I'd rather not. So again, fucking weird that they would do that. They also tried to go and say because I got I've been like sick with like a stomach bug for like the past like 2 days or so because before this I had another something to stomach and it was littles. And I love littles. I really do. I love the littles. They're a lot, but I love the littles. And so, obviously I'm gonna get fucking sick because it's littles. And so I did. And so I was like calling them to go and try to say, hey, look, I'm not gonna be in, blah 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 blah. You know, trying to be like, the good sub and everything like that. And like let them know all the stuff. It's just like, hey, I got a stomach flu. Like, y'all, you don't want this. And I left a message because they wouldn't fucking answer their phone when it was, it's supposed to be time for them to answer their phone. It's like it's like I was like, wow, you guys just don't fucking answer your phone until like 6:45, which is stupid. So like your teachers and stuff can't fucking call off if they need to. So it's just like super toxic. And I just sat there and I was just like, and so I was like explaining myself yesterday and they're like, why didn't you come in? Why didn't you do this? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I called. I left a message. And they were like, when did you leave that message? And like the lady on the other side was just like so fucking toxic. And I just was like, I just got the ick from going and talking to her. And I don't normally get the ick from people, but like at that point I totally did. I was like, yeah, this is if this is the culture here at your school, I don't want to be part of it. And so that's something that I've personally have been learning. It's like, what kind of culture, what kind of people do I want to surround myself with? Because if it's anything like that, I want nothing. I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of it. So that was so they had so I was supposed to go and interview with them today, but I also did not feel good. I was just like, nope, I just called in and I was like, yeah, take me off your list. I'm out. Uh, and then they started trying to beg for me. Like, you sure? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm sure. It's just like, yeah, you trying to play that kind of, you're trying to play games with me. You're trying to play head games with me. I can see that already. It's just I'm not here for it. I literally look at people who try to do that shit and I'm just like, I'm too old for this shit. I'm just like, nah fam, too old. Too old. I'm if you're really wanting to try to play head games, I'm way too old and I don't want to deal with it. So, I tell people this all the time. I'm just like, moments like that where you're just like, I'm way too old to deal with this shit. It was definitely that feeling. So, we're gonna see about, there we go, adding some line. Okay, cool. Awesome. So it's starting to come together. So you see how that made this look like a lot better. Now, after that, I can actually color it now. So we're gonna merge that down below. So there's one, two, three. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So we're going to actually I'm actually going to add a layer and we're going to do this. So we're going to select for all layers. So we're going to select it and just add areas in all. This is stuff I like to do anyways. So as you see, it's on the outside. I'm just trying to check to see if I have all my outside. And then I'm going to reverse, expand it, expand by 10. Oh. 10. Actually. Okay. So we're going to first do it with gray. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it with gray. I'm going to do it with things. Let's see here. I'm going to do it with skin tone instead. So that just means I gotta go to my reference of Anby and actually grab her skin tone color. There you go. Cool. Oh, there we go. And now, expand. I'm gonna do it by 20. There we go. Much better. Much better. And now we can cool. Awesome. So as you see, this is where the sticker is, the charm is. And now I can use all of these lines to fix it. So I'm seeing that. I need to fix that part. There you go. There you go. And I'm just double checking where lineage is. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, as you see, this is much better looking. This is the skin tone. And then now I can do this folder and add everything else on top. So we're going to start adding some colors in. So hair, in, I'm just adding tones in now. And I will be going through this and, you know, checking out if things look right. There you go. So there's the hair. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit, that was the skin that I did on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so that's the hair. Cool, cool. Okay, this is what happens. You get to find out. I try to make it as easy as possible for my coloring process. That's kind of how I look at all this. Iris. So her iris. If I can actually spell iris, there we go. So the black part, which is also the gunmetal part. I'm just taking, actually, that's a better color area for it. There you go. There we go. I'm just trying to get all of my things situated. That's black also. And these are black. Yep. That's black. That is black. That's black. That's black. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna make that black. The okay, okay. So now Adding the green. Green, green, green. Oh shit. That's also black. I'm like looking at, I'm like, what's also black? This little belt part. I want to do that. This little belt part, also black. God damn it. Oh. Edit. Redo. We're gonna... And obviously during the process, like the coloring process, I am gonna be, you know, working on this. Oh shit. That's green. Green. Green, green, green. And then that's green. I know there's a lot of thinking on this. I'm gonna do the orange next. I have a lot of stuff. Orange. Oh shit. That isn't a very good orange either. Let's... really like this color orange. There we go. There we go. Orange. 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 There we go. There we go. Like... Yep. And then the rest is silver. Silver. No. I know there's a lot here. Silver. 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 And now burger. Buns. Burger buns. Bag. Bags and wrappers. Oh shit. I need to figure out what the... Oh, that's green. That's green too. Okay. I was about to be like, what is this color? Oh, it's like, oh no. Green. That's also green. Also green. Ketchup. Yes. Oh no. Close the gap. see, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. And then okay, very. Let's be more brownish. And then yeah. Okay, now much better, much better. Definitely giving burger appearance. So now I do have Anby base colored. So that's the good news on that one. Base coloring is done on her. So the next stream is definitely coloring her. And then maybe even starting on Nekomata. So here's the Nekomata sketch that I currently have. You see how her sketch is looking really good, actually. I just need to probably work a little bit on those sleeves for her, which I have. Billy, I was trying to work on, like, the first stream, but I like Nekomata's, so I'm gonna probably do that. And then here is how Nicole looks. So this is kind of what I'm going for with Anby as well. So yeah, Anby, it's gonna be Anby, Nicole, Nekomata, and Billy for the first ones, the first batch. So that's gonna be the really nice thing about that. Just looking to see. So yes, so Zenless also updated today. It totally updated today. So I'm very excited about that because oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying my VTuber model slay so hard. Shit. I didn't realize that somebody said that too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made it myself. Of all the crazy things, I made this myself and I'm working on fixing parts of it, and also the big thing is I'm actually going to go and show you guys that too. That's part of my videos that I'm going to be dropping pretty soon. I'm working on that, so I'm gonna maybe get some tutorials, like what I've learned, things that I've learned, things that you guys can take from me that you guys don't need to do that. I want to eat my art. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I am so excited about this, actually. This Anby, look, Anby took me barely any time. So did Nekomata. Oh my god. Which I was like so excited about because I was just like, oh shit. I wanted to be like, I want Anby to eat a burger. I needed all these stickers on my laptop now. So I will let you guys know when this drops for sure, because I'm literally hand cutting. I'm gonna hand cut the shit out of these things. So that's what's gonna happen with that. And maybe if they do really, really well, maybe I will go and maybe I will also go and add some charms, make them into charms or something. It depends on how well these the stickers start. I have been working on my Etsy, so that's been like, yeah. But oh my goodness, I've been so excited. I'm hoping I can work on my next sketchbook video tonight. I'm hoping, if I don't get distracted by Zenless, which is an understandable. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for saying cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness. I really hope they sell it. You're so talented, girl. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I might say, I hope I'll hand cut them. And pour my blood, sweat, and tears to him. Probably all of them, including my blood. No, knowing me, because I am so. I'm definitely so clumsy. So clumsy. But yes, I am totally excited about this Anby. I'm so excited. It looks so good. And I'll probably render it next stream, which will probably be Sunday. Sunday. Here's the Nicole, by the way. The Nicole looks great. And the Nicole is ready. Nicole is like ready to go, ready for me to print, ready for me to cut. But I want to release everything out at the same time, just because it's just like, I just want everything to drop and just have like a really cool drop. Just be like, yeah, I'm dropping it. The poses are giving. Yeah, this one took me forever, but that's just because Nicole has so much on her. It's like, Nicole, please. Why you got so much on you? And then here's Billy's gonna have a heart. Billy's gonna be fucking Deadpool heart pose because holy shit, he is so Deadpool coded. Don't even know. But I like the Nekomata. The Nekomata is gonna look really good. Actually, let me go and just put the sketch of, because I was trying to figure out her sleeves. I was trying to figure out sleeves. A maximalist queen. You know what? That's probably the best way I've ever heard that said. Ain't that true? Holy shit, she is so maximalist. Oh my god. No, I like, girl, so much. Holy crap. And yeah, there's, oh my goodness. We got a wow. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are here. We are doing this. I know, Nekomata, I was like, something's like, there's something with her that I don't know what's going on. And then I was just like, oh, it's these fucking tube things. It's these fucking tube things. And her little, I didn't know, I forgot that there's paw prints on her things. So there's like paw prints like on her sleeves, and I didn't really realize that. I did research. But yeah, no, Nicole is so maximalist, like holy shit. I'm definitely over here just like, holy freaking fuck. So yes. Oh my goodness. Like, thank you guys so much though. Oh my goodness. This has been a great little stream. It's been middle pipe tube, but we still stand. I mean, we'll get this fixed. It will be very fixed. It'll be very fixed. This one, yeah, definitely middle pipe tube. This one, I barely started. I barely started on that. That one, it's definitely work in progress, but I do kind of like how it's starting. But this one looks great. I am very excited about this. It is, I am definitely in what's called a Zenless mood, because we got so, like, I haven't played the update yet. I know I need to play the update. It is fantastic. I love Bernice. I really love Bernice. I basically pointed at her, said, "That's my queen," or actually it was less "that's my queen" and more "that's actually me." And I went, oh god, why? So, fun times. Let me see. As I'm like, my brain pretty much like went boosh. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, yeah, now I know what I want to do. Exams this week, I'm gonna... In your art's gonna inspire me to finish them. Oh, man. You're so for real for that. There are some characters that I literally look at and I go, that me. And... yeah, Bernice, that was that moment of that me for sure. Like even in appearance, I was like that me, and I definitely had my boyfriend who's just like, yeah, that's you, girl. that he was just like, you know, he's just like, he basically goes, Rena's my love, but definitely my IRL girlfriend is just Bernice. And I'm like, oh no. It's like, Rena's my love, but yeah, I know exactly what I've gotten myself into. So I am debating actually on what I'm gonna do for... Also, good luck on your exams. Exams are important. It's like, man, I know a dark-haired sassy character that hates to see me coming. Basically. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for following Yo Kiss. My goodness. Gosh. Also, these are going to definitely be... I'm making another video too, and these are gonna be... I'm gonna make a Zenless sticker video, so just showing you the process. Maybe even later on, if it on my Patreon, might show how I make these stickers by hand, because that's, you know, that's a thing. I'm like, oh. But there have been a lot of characters that I just pointed and I just said, that me right there. One for sure in Genshin was Navia. When Navia came out, I literally said, that's me. And then her story came out and I was just like, oh no, that is definitely me. I was very much like, holy shit. But yeah, I get like all the blondies because I'm definitely... IRL me, definitely a blondie. But Yoimiya was also one that I literally was just like, yes, please, queen. I was very much... I'm very much a fan of her. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of working on this already. Mostly the gradient part, because I like putting a nice gradient over things, making it look nice and neat. But yeah, Yoimiya was one where I just sat there and I went, that's me right there. And then she went through her entire thing about how people like think she is annoying sometimes. And she's like, I know people think I'm annoying because I talk too much, and I'm like, you know what, girl? That's a feeling right there. That is such a feeling. And I know that, you know, sometimes you sometimes you feel that way. You're like, oh, I'm probably super fucking annoying. And I feel that. It's kind of like the self-consciousness. It's that gets to you. Because I will tell you, like, I've been so self-conscious or most of my life that it's kind of like, am I really being self-conscious and it's my anxiety, or is it really that I'm fucking annoying? But most of my friends and family, they have told me that it's just me being self-conscious. It's just me being really, really, really like, yeah, it's y'all, I will tell you, I am definitely, I'm a lot older than what you guys may be thinking that I am, but it gets okay. It's fine. Your family, like, if people hate on you, they're too shallow to appreciate the depth and capacity of your character. Exactly. Exactly. So, I know that that's always a thought process. That was one that made me like I literally was just like, "Oh, this makes my heart hurt." Other ones that made my heart hurt in Genshin have totally been like people like Ayato made my heart hurt, which I was actually more surprised about that one. Um, but that's just because like that's because you just want the like I was just like you just want the best for your younger family members, your younger siblings and stuff, and so I feel that I felt that. I'll tell you, I've there there's been times where I'm just like, yeah, I feel that. Navia's was definitely one that made me feel too. It was definitely one where I just sat there and I went, yeah, that hits some way. Uh, I was actually watching Sasharilla's Persona 5, the Persona 5 social link ones, and they were talking about the Sun Arcana, and I was like, they were talking about the best, like which one's the best and worst Arcanas and everything. And one that I knew short, adorable character, I'm like, yes, my child must protect exactly. I feel this. I definitely feel this. That is definitely a trait of mine, especially like when Kachina was announced. Yeah, Kachina definitely was small child must protect. Um I was very protective of her. Um Definitely very protective of her. I was just like, I'm so proud of this girl. I was just like, I'm so proud of the girl. I mean, I'm also a teacher, so it is just it just hit all the ways for me. I was just like, you're supposed to be like, teaching her and making sure that she's okay and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, yeah, this is my kid now. This is my kid now. And then it didn't help that she was just like overly prepared, and I'm like, yeah, that's my child. My child learned very quickly from me to just bring everything. It's it's like we go to a convention. Oh my goodness. I actually am a substitute teacher now. So, but man, I literally was just like the littles, man. The littles they give me feelings, not gonna lie. The littles they are definitely a good they so good. I will tell you, being a teacher in this environment is super difficult right now. Teachers are unappreciated for real, exactly. I actually had to become a substitute teacher because of my health. But again, teachers they be unappreciated. I've also this year have basically learned to appreciate myself better. And so that is basically I'm just like, guys, tell a teacher that you love them, that you appreciate them, all that kind of good stuff. I taught high school, but I'm really debating. I'm really debating on if I should go and teach middle or elementary now. Um because of all the good experiences I've had with them actually as of late. I actually taught art and I taught language arts. So I taught art and language arts. So it kind of I actually taught digital art. So, you know, exactly what you see here was what I was teaching. I was teaching this, I was teaching photography, just, you know, in definitely different capacities. So, okay, that looks good. That looks real good. Real good. But I taught ELA as well. I taught yeah, I was an ELA teacher, so I did a lot of especially in high school. Like high school ELA was fun. I'll be the first one to say that that was a fun time. And thank you, because like I'll tell you, I had a really rough time in my second semester of school of not my second semester, my third semester, when I was actually teaching, because I actually ended up really ill. And so I really didn't do very well afterwards. So I'm actually taking this time as a break for me. Like it's been a good like mental and emotional break, because sometimes like it gets hard. It gets real hard. It gets really hard. And so having that having this time to have this being able to be lucky and have this is one of those things that I am very grateful for. My friends and family were also very worried, because I was definitely in an area I have stories. I basically have stories. Um my hallway what I was in was known as the fight hallway. So yeah, we had to break up fights. Oh, I'm doing so much better now. It's definitely one of those things, like I had to take a step back, and now since I've taken that step back and I am feeling a little bit better, I can actually go and, you know, substitute and try to get back into the swing of things. But man, my hallway's the fight hallway. And it was so ridiculous. And I was like, dude, I can't keep breaking up these fights, man. Especially after I had major surgery. I was just like, dude, I can't do this anymore. also, also, I was just like, yeah, I can't do this anymore, and I am doing a lot better now, just because the fact that my mental health is a lot better too. Is it really teaching really takes a toll, unfortunately, and it's not the kids. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, it's not the kids. Even though I had Fight Hallway 101, it really isn't the kids. It's other factors like administration. Administration always makes it difficult. And then there's other things too. Signing that hallway to you was evil. Oh my god. Well, it was funny because I would literally look at, like, I would have that happen. I would literally look at my kids and I'd be like, you guys don't do that, please. And just keep on teaching. I was just like, no, thank you. Not today. I did have at one point a few kids a few kids try and fight. Um it was one of those moments that it was, you know, they would try to fight in my class, and I did have to break up fights. That was, oh my goodness. um they had fight pages. This school had fight pages on their on their stuff. Like they had TikTok and Instagram fight pages. Like they would plan out fucking fights. I'm like, imagine you give the meanest side eye to your students. Like, damn right, don't even think about it. Yeah, exactly. That's basically how I had the side eye down. I literally looked at the kids. Like they basically said you were either cool wine aunt or yeah. It was like you like I was literally like the cool wine aunt. Girl, you're teaching in the Hunger Games? Exactly. That's how I felt. No weapons. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, like, there's one time, like, I saw on a report that some kid had a weapon. It was one of my kids. And I literally looked at them and I went, what the fuck are you thinking? There was a lot of times where I would look at the reports and I would ask them what the fuck they were thinking. And then they would tell me. And I was just like, I literally, there was points where I just face palmed so hard. Some days I just was like, kids, why you do this? Yeah, I was teaching art at the time too for that one, at that school. My other school was not like that. My other school was actually the school I actually subbed at. It was a long-term sub position, and they were really, really, really good kids. They were actually was the high school I graduated from, so like I knew the kids that were coming through that program. So I was just like, okay, these kids, not bad. And really, it really wasn't bad. They will some kids even come and they just try to go and see about me interacting with them on here sometimes, which is really funny. And I'm just like, oh my god. And then they're like, were you the best class? And honestly, they were a pretty good class. They were just hilarious. They were just funny. So it was just like, I just sat there and I was like, oh my god. But there were some places where I like, there have been some times where I just have looked at these kids and I'm like, are you really serious about this? And yeah, it's they were very sweet. Like honestly, I totally would go back to if they had positions, I would go back. But also I'm so far away now. Like not really so far away. I'm kind of far, but not really that far. That 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 it would be definitely a trek for me. I would have to move. Chat, remember your money assignment. Don't just smash the subscribe button. Yeah, they didn't find me while I was teaching, but they knew I was actually a Twitch streamer. So that was like the cool thing about it. Like they knew. They knew like I actually this was what I did. And so they were and so like it was like seniors who would try to find me because they and honestly I don't mind if the senior like if seniors found me because I'm like you became you're an adult. You're an adult. At this point you're an adult. You're out of my care. Honestly, you probably would just be like wanting to hang out anyways and I'd just be like, "Oh my god, I'm old. I'm old." I'm like, I'm not buying you booze. Like, you're... Like, why do you want to hang out with an old person? That would be me. That would be me to them. So, it's not too bad, honestly. Honestly, I've had good stuff with it, and I've had, like, it's been something. It's been something. But, again, there is, like, I will say in the United States, there is, like, a major teacher shortage right now, and it really does have to deal with mental health and how, and what administration, like, the politics of teaching. Like, administration and stuff, that's probably the worst part of teaching is dealing with admins and like really incompetent admins too. So like I went to a middle school. If my teacher was a Twitcher, it got a sort of girly's business. All, but I literally, there was one moment where I went and I was at a middle school as in a chat. Y'all deserve the world, I swear. Exactly. Exactly. And actually I became a whistleblower for this event too. So they were basically, this middle school was had their teachers, had their elective teachers. They basically were doing all of their recesses, and none of the other teachers were doing any of the recesses. So this also means that those teachers did not have a lunch break. So that is super illegal. Gonna be the first one to tell you that. That's super illegal because teachers work over 8 hours a day. And contractually we work about 8 hours a day. And so in our state that I'm at now, I'm in contractually, that is something that it is written in our contracts, written in all of the agreements. And so they basically were forcing these teachers to not have a lunch, not have a break or anything like that. They basically said their breaks were like early in the morning and that's it, because that was their quote unquote planning period, which they don't get any time for it anyways. And so when they were doing that, it's like, what are these other teachers doing? They're like, they are having lunch breaks and that kind of stuff. I'm like, well, that's super totally wrong. And it was super inhumane. It's all the elective teachers. It was like your gym coaches, your art teachers, your drama, that stuff. Yeah, and it was super inhumane. And so it was funny because one of the teachers put me on the spot because I was just like hanging there as a sub. And they asked me my opinion, and I said, that's totally not part of your contract. And and when the other teachers were talking about it, they were like, so why aren't these other teachers doing this? Blah, blah, blah. They were just giving like really bad answers. And then one of the teachers said, well, you're probably not going to have any elective teachers if you keep doing this. And then they basically said, well, we don't care. And I'm like, my mouth fucking dropped to the floor. I was like, are you kidding me? I was so appalled for them. So yeah, it was super appalling. And so I definitely decided to be a whistleblower on that one because it was so wrong to hear that about drop the at, we'll write it, done. I literally was just like, this is so wrong. And so I actually reported them to both the Board of Education and also their also like our school district, because yeah, they don't want to hear, because our school district's already at a shortage. They don't want to hear this. So they do not want to hear anything like this happening at especially middle school, because barely any teacher that I know of wants to teach middle school. It is full of hormones, all that kind of stuff. I will tell you, when I did my subbing, I was actually more shocked. Think that they'll do anything about it? No. I don't think they will, which is unfortunate. I'm just hoping that those teachers you know, they get what they need, and they can leave. Because yeah, when I heard admin basically look at them and say, "Yeah, we don't care about you," that was I literally that was my thing. And I'll tell you, I even was just like, I'm getting out of this subbing assignment. I was supposed to do more days, and I basically said, no, thank you. I'm going to take a assignment closer to home. So that was one of those moments. I was just so upset for them. Not gonna lie. I was like, I need to be in solidarity about this and not help this school. Yeah, the job market in general is just kind of ass right now. Yeah, it is. It is. I would be the first one to tell you. But I hate people who think they're entitled to others' rights with every fiber of my being. Exactly. And that's kind of the thing. I know a lot of us that were trying to, we were part of that movement about everything being like really bad and whatever. Like, this was something that we wanted to like fix. And now it's just kind of gone backwards a little bit, which I was just like, we were almost to that point. We were almost to a really good point, actually, in the job market, especially when it came to like things like remote work. Because remote work actually is something I really want to look into, because I have a lot of health conditions and health issues. So remote work would actually be a very, very good thing for me. But we're starting to get away from that again, which is upsetting. So, well, hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully we'll be better soon. I hope. Just like, oh gosh. Da, 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 da. Yeah, and I will admit the job market is pretty bad right now. I'm just glad that I was able to get a position so quickly, like subbing. I'm also gonna do like I'm trying to do some Instacart too, just to get like more money in my pocket. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. I know I know that's been something that I've been working on for months. But I almost was there. I almost, folks. But unfortunately, almost was not close enough. And I'll be okay. That's how I looked at it. It's like, I will be okay. So there we go. Honestly, I am wanting to. That's why I'm like pushing myself more for content creation right now. I'm really trying to do more with content creation, because I understand that the job market is kind of gross right now. Let's see here. Trying to get some. And I know I'll be okay. It's just, it's hard. It's hard. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. You think having an EE degree will get you something, but it's really asinine. Oh, you have an electrical engineering degree? Ooh. Yeah, mine, I have a, like, jobs not you have 10. Yes, basically, I have 2 degrees. I have a business degree and I have an art history degree. And so I was so close. So close. And I'll be real with you guys. I was super close into getting having a museum job. Like 2 museum jobs. And unfortunately, they probably pick people with higher backgrounds, which is understandable. You were smart at juggling and completing those 2 degrees. One of them, I have a business degree and I have an art history degree. And the business degree came first. And that came first, and that was definitely I worked for a little bit and then I got the second degree. So I so you know, it was something. I actually did go back and work, and I decided that I was like I was just trying to, I was like so close into getting exhibition design, like get something for exhibition design. Like I was so close on business. Yeah, I went on. Yeah, I was a business. I did work in business for a bit, and I actually worked in event planning, and honestly, like it was great. It was great, but again, it wasn't for me. It wasn't what I wanted. Like I've always loved art, so I definitely moved into art eventually. So, it's it's all about that. You gotta figure out what you wanna do in life. Yeah, and so I worked for a bit, and actually I started as a graphic arts major. And there was a moment in class where I asked them, I'm like, hey, how can we make money doing this? And they said, you can't. And I said, okay, well, I'm by. And that's when I got my marketing. But like I went to school also for I definitely went for the other degree for my um art history degree, and it was like such a great networking experience there. They were so good to me and so good to all the students, and they really I still have contacts from them. Like it's just, you know, they still good people. But yeah, going and working was such a good thing such a good thing. I know a lot of people just going and at least working just for a little bit. There you go. I'm gonna try to. And you figure out exactly what you want to do. That's what I want to say. Is like if you figure out exactly what you want to do, you are golden. So, as I wait, I mean, I will tell you, teaching is not exactly what I wanted to do. Even though I liked it. I like it. My dream job is actually exhibition design. So, going and working on museum exhibits. So, and it's part of making, and me, it's also about making them, oh my goodness, thank you for subscribing! Link Master? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all about, for me, it was about, oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's, for that, it's definitely about, I just sat there and I was, the exhibition design, I want to just go and help people with stuff. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's really late. Absolutely love the stream. Good night. Hope to see you again soon. Again soon. I know that I should be ending this pretty soon myself because I have to make or figure out dinner. I gotta figure out dinner, folks. It's one of those moments where I'm just like, I don't know what I want because my stomach has been kind of iffy. It's just been iffy lately. And I want to get better. Like, guys, I want to get better. But the damn stomach, man. There we go. Let's see here. So, I mean, I just had, like, I literally, like, okay, so potato chips are doing really well with me right now. Believe it or not. But I will say that it's probably not the best thing for me. I also had rice before this, and the rice did really well. So, if you guys don't know, I actually suffer from IBS and IBD. So, I deal with a lot of stomach problems anyways. Been lurking a bit, drawing my artwork. You made a lot of progress. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's mostly the rendering part. Because I know that I was talking about rendering next stream, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna render right now. Now this stream has been really productive for me actually. Nicole took forever. This one hasn't taken me that long. Nicole was forever though, forever taking. So I'm kind of glad that this isn't taking as long. And it's really, if you guys notice, it's really starting to take a shine. And that's just because I've just been like working little by little. I do want to do Inktober, by the way. So I'm trying to figure out what Inktober prompt I want to do. I don't want to do the actual Inktober because number one, the guy's a creep. But number two, like it's very that Inktober prompt, guys, is like very go touch grass, which I'm like, okay. Okay, I think you're trying to tell us all something here. More like, we gotta go touch grass. Let's see here. Okay, cool. It is looking really good though. I'm really impressed right now. Oh, that's another area. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like on the black and the green and the orange and all that kind of part. So it's gonna it'll look good. It'll look good soon. So as you see, this is like what Nicole looks like. Anby's gonna look very similar. I'm very excited about this, don't lie. Let's see here. Because we've gotten a lot done. I'm looking. Oh my goodness. You guys are like just lurking. I love it. I love the lurk. I love the lurking. I will tell you, Sunday, 2 p.m. That's about 2 p.m. EST. That's about the next stream that I'm gonna be doing. I am gonna be working on some TikToks a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna continue on with this probably. I know that I'm like looking at my time. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, I probably need to just take a break, especially tonight, since I'm actually working on. I actually am gonna work on some video footage. I will also be asking about some stuff. Like, actually, I'm gonna put the poll up right now about it. So the poll is actually going to be about Inktober. There is upon us soon. What type of theme should I do this year? VTubers or actually Zenless, then 0. Another one is the favorite VTubers. Okay, favorite VTubers. So I had like this thought about this. So I'm doing Lord Grissa's one, and I'm making a little poll about it on Twitter about Inktober. And Inktober is like in a week. So I know what my prompts are gonna be. And actually, should I add? No, I want Zenless or VTubers, yeah. So I know what my prompt is going to be. So that's the thing about it. So you guys can go onto here, onto Twitter. Poll about her. Please vote everyone. There we go. That will help. Cool. And I figure I should do one on. I could do one on YouTube. Holy shit! I just realized I can do one on YouTube as well. I mean, I don't even really realize I can do this shit on YouTube. It's so you know, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. So I'll put it on YouTube as well. I'll create a post on YouTube. Okay. Image poll. Yeah! Inktober is upon us soon. What theme should I go for this year? First one is Zenless, then 0, and then the other one is favorite VTubers. And I'm going to find images real quick. I'm doing a lot of Zenless stuff anyway, so a lot of people might not want that. I did a whole theme of Genshin one time, which was really cool. And I don't want to do that one right now. It's just there's a lot. And I don't think I should do a theme like that again for quite a long time. Maybe until they release like Shiznaya or Kanuya or something. So I'm just kind of doing this. We're gonna do that. I know that's a lot. There's a lot. And then Oh my goodness, thank you for following Silver Locust. I hope you're doing good. I'm hoping you're doing good. I'm just making a new poll real quick. Just making polls. All that kind of good stuff. And then, favorite VTuber. Oh, I'll just do Iron Mouse. Actually, yeah, I'll do like Iron Mouse for that picture. Yeah. It's definitely, it'll definitely be a really cool thing. I already know, like, my first one, if I do the VTubers, I already know it's going to be Nichimochi V, because it's Spiral. And, because that's the thing is Spiral, and I love her eyes. Like, it's, like, one of my favorite things on her thing. So, it's, like, one of my favorite things of her design. So, like, it would be like a really cool, I think it would be a really cool thing about, like, this kind of stuff. It'd be very different. So yes. But thank you so much, guys. I'm, like, so surprised about all the love and stuff that you guys have been giving me today. I hope the audio has been really good, actually. I know that I've been fighting with audio for, like, the past, like, 2 weeks, and I finally figured it out what, like, all the stuff with it, so I'm so happy about it. So that was one of my goals. Another one of my goals is that I'm trying to work on some mix it up, like doing some more stuff and mix it up too. So that's one of those things like I've been thinking about. I need to finish my raid pop-up. Oh my god. Because I have this raid pop-up I'll show you guys that I've been working on forever. This is something that I need to finish. This is just something I just need to finish, and it is this right here. So it looks really cute, doesn't it? I need to finish it. I really need to finish it. So basically, it goes from this to this. I need to finish the coloring on it. A lot of fun. I made progress on my work. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad because this is like I'm glad that you are were able to do that. This is exactly what this stream is for. It's just like draw with me. Have fun with me. Go and like just chill with me as we get stuff done. Yeah, the my pop-up though, I need to also work on After Effects on it. Is like really inspired by another person who does pop-ups. Yes, exactly. Learning new things, learning all this stuff. I know that I am going to work on a sketchbook thing tonight. Either tonight or tomorrow. It depends on how well I'm feeling. I know that I have like 2 sketchbook things I gotta do as I'm like thinking about, I'm like, oh god, no, why? But you know, I'm glad I'm keeping myself busy with this stuff. This getting back to art, because I really took a long break from it. Getting back to art has been like one of the best things for me. And so I'm very glad about this. And I'm very glad that you guys came by and just stopped by and you guys just hang out. This is awesome. This is so awesome. So I really appreciate it. Let's see here. I actually have viewers that I can actually fucking raid. I'm like so happy about this. I haven't been able to raid out to anybody in a long time. Oh my goodness. Let me see. And nobody's on. Cries. Nobody's on that I go and I look at. Um, I'll I will have an amazing day. I will have an amazing day. We will definitely have some more stuff. I will, if you want to go and just follow me and all that kind of stuff to see when I go back on, like definitely coming back in, I will say, on Sunday. On Sunday. Oh, there's somebody who definitely is. I doxed myself twice this art stream. Oh my god. Okay, they need some fucking love. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta rate them. That's actually a pretty damn funny title. Okay. So I will see you guys Sunday, 2 p.m. How about that? 2 p.m. I will see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Yes. I will see you guys later. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. You can go and follow me on all my socials. And we will get done with this. We will finish this tomorrow. See you guys later.